When it comes to divorce, it's hard, but it can be especially difficult during the holidays when the children are involved. So what can you do to make the holidays joyous? Lawrence Hirsch, he is a partner and family law attorney at Jaburg Wilk, and he's here with some really helpful tips. And we were kind of chatting. We all do want to just get along, and you're going to give us some ways to do that. You say, number one, be flexible.
Sure. The holidays is not a time to set everything in stone. You know, for an example, little Johnny comes home late, a half hour past 8 p.m. because the lines were too long at Walmart because everyone was doing holiday shopping. This is not the time to go run off to court and try to one-up your ex-spouse. Be flexible. Not everything is going to be exactly the same as it was before. Divorce is a life-changing event. Think that through for a few moments during the holidays and recognize that things will change going forward. This is an opportunity.
Right, and you have a scenario of that a case that you recently had.
Sure. You know, let's take Thanksgiving since it was just the most recent holiday and think this through for a second. On one side, there was an entire family coming in, cousins, aunts and uncles, a big dinner, and on the other side, there was going to be a parent that did have that Thanksgiving, but they were going to be alone, and it was going to be a TV dinner with the one child. Where do you think that one child wants to be? What memories do you think that one child is going to have of the holiday if the one parent insists that that child has to be with them? So that goes back to the flexibility concept. Think about your children before yourself.
Right, and there's already so much added stress in there. And you said really make it about the kids, allow them to have the joy and the happiness.
Sure, and again, we go back to this concept. Number one is love your kids more than you dislike your spouse or your ex-spouse. Make it about the children. And think about the fact that for the remainder of their lives, the children are going to remember these particular holidays, these experiences. And don't leave a bad taste in the kid's mouth because of your issues with the other spouse.
Yes, and one of my favorites, this one, my favorite, you said create new holiday traditions and really avoid being alone.
Sure, and those are two separate and distinct items, but number one, creating new traditions. Dad and or mom may not be there this holiday and all the holidays going forward. Take pictures in front of new landscapes. Go visit relatives that you haven't seen in the past. Do something different, create a new tradition so that your kids have new memories with each parent going forward. And of course, importantly, don't wallow in your own self-pity. Find somewhere to go. Find friends to be with that you haven't seen in years. Do something to take your mind off of it. Your kids are probably going to be just fine.
I loved it when you said, don't sit there and go, well, Dad used to put the star on the tree, or Mom used to wake up and make breakfast. Move on and really find your new way.
Understand that this is going to be a new chapter, and you can look at that in two different ways, but the best way to look at it is as an opportunity.
All right, so those were all the do's. Those are all the things that you should do, but you said don't this holiday season. Avoid splitting the holiday. What do you mean by that?
Well, this just recently came up. And splitting holidays in terms of every other holiday, mom gets Thanksgiving, dad gets Thanksgiving in odd years, and mom gets it in even years. What someone had suggested was, let's split Thanksgiving with the kids. So on Thanksgiving, the kids will be with mom in the morning and dad in the evening. What a bad idea.
Nightmare.
That sets up some nightmare scenarios. That sets up one parent dropping off the child late on purpose. And also that sets up competition between the two families. Who can have a better Thanksgiving with the children? Really bad idea, and I would encourage people not to bring that to court, not to bring that to their lawyer. And again, put your love of your children before your dislike of your spouse. Really important during the holiday season.
Such good information. We could talk about this, and again, that's emotional overload for the kid, always. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Great information. Hopefully, you could take some of this away. But if you do need some help, maybe getting through a divorce, please contact Jaburg Wilk. They're at 3200 North Central Avenue, Suite 2000, right there in downtown Phoenix. 602-248-1000, or visit the website jaburgwilk.com.